As we move into the second half of 2024, we've rounded up 5 of the best upcoming games for the remainder of the year. Keep in mind that there are more than 5 great games, but we couldn't fit them all here. Additionally, release dates are subject to change, as video games are often delayed. We've done our best to compile this list, so let's get started with our top 5 games. Star Wars Outlaws is the next big Star Wars game from Ubisoft, and it looks like an open-world Han Solo adventure. Don't expect any Jedi antics or main storyline interactions. Instead, you're diving into the gritty underworld of Star Wars, full of hijinks and adventures. This game is significant because it offers an open-world Star Wars experience. You'll explore several planets with vast open environments, interact with NPCs and towns, ride speeder bikes, or hop back into your ship to fly into space and engage in epic space battles. There's a lot going on here. I've had the chance to play an early version of the game, and it seemed promising. Although I was initially skeptical because it's Ubisoft, it's developed by Massive, the team behind The Division, and I enjoyed those games. However, there are still many questions. Star Wars fans are notoriously picky, so how will the main gameplay loop hold up? Will the game become repetitive, feeling like more of the same Ubisoft formula, or will it stand out? And of course, there's the issue of Ubisoft's history with controversial pre-order practices, which many players dislike. Despite all that, this game is shaping up to be promising. As a Star Wars fan who loves Star Wars video games, I really hope they hit it out of the park with this one. We'll know for sure when it launches on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on August 30th. Slitterhead is definitely a weird one. It's likely to be an acquired taste, but it's significant for horror fans because it's from Kiichiro Toyama, the creator of Silent Hill. He's trying something very different here with a new studio. The game has a Japanese vibe and reminds me a bit of Prototype with its unique quirks, strange flavor, and incredible monster designs. One interesting feature is the whole body swapping mechanic. It seems like you're never playing as the same person twice. Instead, you control random civilians in a city trying to fight these monsters, which makes it stand out. To be honest, we still don't know too much about it. It was revealed a few years back, and we finally got a real glimpse of it at Summer Game Fest this year. I'm expecting we'll learn a lot more as the release date approaches. Slitterhead is set to launch on PC and all major platforms on November 8th. Assassin's Creed Shadows is the game fans have been clamoring for, an Assassin's Creed set in feudal Japan. However, I'm not entirely sure what to make of it. As a notoriously picky Assassin's Creed fan, I know everyone already has strong opinions about this game for various reasons. Personally, I'm unsure about playing as 2 different characters. One is an all-out brawler, a heavy attacker, which feels odd for an Assassin's Creed game that usually centers around stealth. The actual stealth character also seems a bit generic. That being said, we've seen some cool level designs and intriguing stealth scenarios. However, it's hard not to compare it to other games set in similar settings. From a top-down view, the potential is great. The setting is incredible, offering unique weapons, regions to explore, and assassination methods that could be really exciting. But honestly, we're not sure yet. We'll have to judge it once we get our hands on it. As always, we'll do a before you buy video to give our thoughts. Assassin's Creed Shadows releases on all major consoles and platforms on November 15th. I'm eager to see how it turns out and hope it continues the series' legacy, but we'll have to wait and see. The Silent Hill 2 remake, developed by Konami and Bloober Team, marks Konami's return to game development. Bloober Team, known for games like The Medium, Layers of Fear, Observer, and the Blair Witch Project, is a divisive choice. They have a fan base, but many are skeptical about whether they're the right fit to tackle a remake of Silent Hill 2, given the enormous challenge of recreating the original's magic. However, different developers successfully remade Resident Evil, so there's hope. The remake promises stunning visuals and revamped combat. I'm eager to see how it all comes together, but my main hope is that they preserve the original's nuanced, beautiful story, along with its iconic music, tone, and atmosphere. Silent Hill 2 Remake is set to release on PC and PS5 on October 8th. We have Frostpunk 2, the follow-up to one of my favorite strategy games ever. The original Frostpunk is brutal. You're tasked with managing a city in a world that is frozen over. Your main concerns are building infrastructure, keeping people alive, and, crucially, keeping them warm. Frostpunk 2 seems to take resource management even further, incorporating elements like oil, and it continues to force players to make brutal decisions. The Frostpunk games are incredible for how challenging each decision is. Unlike other games where you might just click to raise taxes or increase production, every decision in Frostpunk infuriates someone to an extreme degree. This makes the game incredibly stressful, but also leads to some of the most interesting and compelling decision-making I've ever experienced in any game. I've hyped this one up enough. I hope it's as good as, or even better than, the first one. Frostpunk 2 is set to release on PC on September 20th. If you enjoyed this video and love talking about about games daily, please click the like button. It really helps us out. If you're new, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell as we post videos every day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.